From nature, this is my biomimicry project, baobab tree-inspired tree houses, also known as the embryo. Where does this come from? The baobab tree is from Africa. 6 species live in the drier parts of Madagascar, 2 in mainland Africa, 1 in Australia, and 3 in India. The baobab is the national tree of Madagascar. Some history. The oldest tree is 6,000 years old. This has been in study as early as 1998 and it has gone on since. Baobab's oval shape was inspired by exotic fruit that dangles from the branches of the baobab tree, known as the tree of life. The fruit on the tree is a great source of vitamin C. Baobab trees grow in 32 African countries, and they can live up for 5,000 years, reach up to 30 meters high, and up to 50 meters in circumference. History of its use as it developed as an industry. The baobab tree can provide shelter, clothing, food, and water for animals and humans in Africa and other regions. The bark on the tree is fire resistant, and the bark can also be used to make cloth and rope. The leaves are used as condiments and medicines. The tree stores a lot of water, which comes in handy during drought season. Countries, people, regions, and successes. Countries are Africa. People are Anthony Gibbons, who is a designer, created this biomimicry treehouse. Regions are the savanna regions in Africa. Successes. The baobab tree design treehouse has made it into several magazines and won awards for design books it was in. Some serendipity uses. The baobab tree-inspired treehouse is great for adventure seekers who want to blend in with wildlife and just explore. In technology, it is great for the ongoing study of animals because when you are in the wild, you can blend in easily with the animals and really observe them well. Famous commercials and advertising. There have been no famous commercials, but there have been several articles in Huffington Post and Arkello talking about this amazing design. According to Huffington Post, designer Anthony Gibbons is wowing us again with his extreme treehouse designs. And according to Arkello, so nature and geometry inspire the creativity of Anthony Gibbons, and he creates designs that are unique and contemporary as well as practical and achievable. Military uses. There have been no specifically military uses for the baobab treehouse. However, NATO uses treehouses to stop tanks, or trees to stop tanks. They put sensors in trees that sense tanks, and once the trees sense the tank, the tree will fall. The tree completely then destroys the tank. How can this treehouse be refined for future uses? They are trying to make it so the treehouse can accommodate more people, and it is dangerous to go in the trees when the weather is bad. Therefore, they are trying to make it safer. Should we return to something simpler? We do not need to return to anything simpler. The treehouse is designed to get away from our complicated and busy lives. According to Anthony Gibbons, the idea was to readdress the way we live in today's society and look at a more ecological and simpler way of living than consuming our Earth's resources. Some extra information. A hatch door leads up to the first floor where a spiral staircase wraps the internal walls of the cylinder and connects the first to the second floor. The treehouse can sleep 8 people comfortably. Long windows help to bring in great natural daylight into the space. Because of the shape and configuration of the treehouse, the door and windows can be arranged depending on the site conditions presented by each individual treehouse. Some more interesting facts. The designer Anthony Gibbons has created several other amazing biomimicry designs such as the Nook, Inhabit Treehouse, and Roost Treehouse, all labeled below. Have you ever seen a baobab treehouse? You may have seen one if you've gone to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo. There is a fake baobab tree in the rainforest. And that's it. Thanks for listening.